Hello, and we are going to do a video really quickly on how to cast on when knitting. And casting on is basically just putting on the first row of stitches. So what we're going to do is we've got our skein of yarn here, and this is the tail of the yarn. And of course the other end over here, even though you can't see it, is attached to the skein of yarn. So what you're going to want to do is make your tail 3 times as long as your finished project width. So if you had a project that's going to be 12 inches wide, then this tail needs to be 36 inches long. So we're just going to pretend that this is an extremely long tail, because the tail is going to make your first row of stitches. So first we're going to go ahead and make a slip knot. And we're going to stick your knitting needle through the slip knot. So now we have our tail here on the left, and the skein of yarn, the part that's attached to our skein, is on the right. What we're going to do is we're going to grab these, again, tail on the left here, yarn on the right, and with our back 3 fingers we're going to close them over the bottom. Then you want to take your thumb and your index finger and stick them through the hole and separate them. So now you've got, again, the skein of yarn is over here, the tail is over here. You're going to pull the yarn down, you're going to go under, over, and then you're going to grab this other piece, then slip it off of your thumb, and then with your thumb grab again the tail piece of yarn and pull it tight. And you have now 2 stitches cast on. So your slip knot's the first stitch and then the one that you just put on. So I'm going to try again really slowly. Go under that, over that one, and then grab that and pull it. And as you go, your tail is going to get shorter and shorter. And you want to make sure that you keep the stitches kind of loose, because otherwise if you pull them too tight you won't be able to get your other knitting needle in when you go to do your stitches later. So again, I'm going to try it just really slow one more time. Under that, over that, but you're not touching it. Grab that and then pull it through that loop, and then use your thumb to pull it through. So under, over, through. Under, over, through. And you'll eventually get a nice even row of cast on stitches. So that is our first knitting technique tutorial. Casting on.